A four-legged pest making its home on a woman's property. She says the intruder is a danger to the community.
Channel 5's Cecilia Gutierrez joins us with what experts want her to do.
We received a call about an intruder in a Brownsville neighborhood, but it's not the kind of trespasser you would expect. For 23 years, Linda Barrera has enjoyed living on a Resaca. She says lately the peaceful feeling the water used to bring her has gone away.
My gardener saw it, and he called me, and by the time we walked out here, we saw it go back into the water.
What went back into the water has been around for a couple of months. It's described as about 5 to 6 feet long, green and scaly.
It started in early April. Probably about 6 houses down, somebody noticed it in our neighbor watch and let us know that there was an alligator out there.
Barrera says there are a lot of children in the neighborhood and the Resaca sees a lot of action, especially during the summer months.
And I really think it's now being a concern because the kids now let out of school, they're out playing, grandchildren visiting people.
Barrera says the gator likes to hang out on her property.
And it'll just stay in this area and stay by the mesquite trees.
But it's starting to cause problems.
I've had several incidents where it's here. I can't get my serviceman to come out and fix my irrigation because he's scared of the alligator being somewhere around there.
It's concerning for neighbors as well.
Well, it concerns me because some mall animals. I mean, I suppose if it wanted to get on the property, it would do that. And I have people kayaking, paddleboarding or whatever, and it could be a danger.
We called Texas Parks and Wildlife to see if anything could be done to remove this oversized pest. Game warden with Texas Parks and Wildlife, Captain James Dunk, says alligators are easy to find this time of year.
Well, the males are moving around. It's warmer. Anytime during the warmer months, the gators are out doing their thing.
He says because of this, they'll get an increase of alligator spotting calls. But Captain Dunk says the only time they can go in to get the gator is if it's on land.
A lot of times we get calls on alligators that are just swimming out in the Resaca, not bothering anybody. They're in their natural environment. We try to leave them alone. We get one that's in somebody's backyard where we can get to it and remove it without incident. That's what we will do. If
the alligator is on land, they tend to move slower, so they'll send wardens who spend months training on alligator removal out there to get it.
If they're 6 foot or less, they're pretty easy for one warden to handle. If they get any bigger than 6 foot, it's usually good to have 2 game wardens to do the removal.
It's then that they'll relocate the animal away from humans unless it's posed a danger to life before or after the catch.
If an alligator has been fed and if they have lost all fear of humans, and if it's an aggressive alligator towards humans, sometimes we will have to put them down.
Captain Dunk says if you see an alligator on your property, to stay at least 30 feet away from it. He says alligators have a natural fear of humans and will eventually go back into the water. Captain Dunk says if you see an alligator on your property, you can call the local game warden at 1-800-792-4263. In the studio, Cecilia Gutierrez, Channel 5 News at 6.
And Captain Dunk wants to remind the public it is illegal to feed an alligator. Feeding them, again, as he mentioned, can take away the animal's natural fear of humans, potentially putting yourself in harm's way. He says feeding an alligator is a Class C misdemeanor, punishable by up to a $500 fine.